Hello, my people, my followers. Who remembers the movie with the Lost Boys and was it Val Kilmer? Was it Lost Boys? And remember the was it that or was it it was Transformers? Sorry, it was Transformers. One of the Transformers movies when the younger brother came in and he was in a karate gi and he goes, who are these people? He goes, these are my people. And do you remember that?
He didn't have a little brother.
One of the Transformer movies.
Oh, the newer one.
Right.
And the little brother comes in. Yes,
the little brother comes in. He's in a karate gi or whatever you want to call it. It is a gi. And he said, these are my people, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
So you guys are my people. Especially if you like, subscribe, and share, and continually follow along. So we are coming back from Rock Bottom Creek, and we're always kind of nervous about the cars driving up and down. Like one time a police officer stopped and said, hey, your windows are down, and all your crap's in there, and
your phone's out.
Your phone's out.
Our phones were up on the truck.
Yeah, and we thought that this was, God, fair and country out here, good people. Well, he let us know that there's not good people out here. And one of the landowners also said that too, that there's some wild coyotes hanging out in the woods out there, hiding from the law.
He didn't look too...
yeah, he looks like he had a running a meth lab.
He looked like he wanted to break in the truck.
So we always get nervous at who's coming up and down the driveway. So it's a mix of hoopties and cars and Amazon trucks and golf carts and razors and ATVs and dirt bikes and then that was when we had the black truck. And then he never said anything to me about my bulletproof vest just draped over the driver's seat, but I mean,
neither did the guy that pulled you over.
nor did the police officer who wrote me a speeding ticket either.
He didn't write you a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I got a ticket from him. Remember, I got a ticket from him.
Oh, that's right. We were surprised that you didn't get a ticket for your phone because you bold-faced said to him, oh, he's making a YouTube.
I'm making a YouTube video. He's like, well, I'm going to be a ticket. And then he's liked and subscribed. Hello, Mr. Mount Me, police officer. I know that he did subscribe, though. He did. Johnny Law. But we did, so every once in a while, we don't know if they're Mennonites or Ishes, we don't know. But they walk and then they have horse and buggies and going up and down there. And you can tell that they're coming because it's silent.
Yeah.
All you hear is the wheels, crushing some rocks together.
Yeah.
But today we were met by a couple in a golf cart who actually stopped us and said, guys, getting anything? And we were like, yeah, we got some stuff today. And boy, was I exhausted after today. I basically bottomed out with energy. And we were exchanging, they didn't really ask our names and all that stuff. And they knew we were out of state. And he wanted to take a picture of modern day prospectors, which was me and April. And I said, sure. He's like, well, you can block your faces out and all that stuff. Hell no. I'm not doing that. We're 20, we call it 24th century. What is it? What century is this?
24.
Is it?
2024, right?
I don't know if that means...
The 20th century,
It's still the 20th century.
Yeah.
We're 20th century prospectors, prospecting for fly poop. And he said, well, how much you think you got? And I was like, he's like, how much of money? I'm like, well, I think we're negative like $3,000 to $4,000. Yeah, we don't really have anything that's worth anything. So we say, but I mean, we're gonna show you tonight what we got. We're on our way back. Yeah, and April for the first time was like, are you ready to go? I'm like, where do we have to go? I didn't want to leave, and then after the last 20 minutes, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. It is brutal.
I know the looks on your face and the way your arms look when you've had enough.
There is a difference between you digging in your backyard through dirt and sand than digging through rocks, clay, hard pack, and then trying to balance yourself in flip-flops.
Right.
In an ever so moving creek. But we started out with some prospecting, And then we circle back to some of the stuff that people have been teaching us about finding gold in streams. And I'm going to say yet again that fly poop, flower gold, and less, those laws of physics do not apply to Rock Bottom Creek. So, yeah.
As soon as you moved to the middle of the creek, I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, we tested in the middle of the creek and got one speck. We tested in an eddy on clay, so we had small gravels and clay, and it's just too much work for us to bust out clay. Like, clay busting wasn't on our agenda today, and we did get one nice size flake out of that test. And then we're like here, there, and other things. So we finally wound up in the end with around 20 specks or so in the last two pans. So we're gonna show you that tonight. Plus we still have gobs of black sand cons. So if you're into gold prospecting in Pennsylvania and you love the adventure and the chase. But anyway, getting back to what the old timers that I guess we're old timers too, right? In their golf cart.
We are not old.
After we told them how negative I am in the chase here, we were boasting about you can't put a value on the time that we spend together in the mountains with no cell phone reception. We don't know if the water's contaminated or radiation or not. But I'm seeing more fish for the giant holes that I'm digging in the earth.
And there's a lot of babies.
I'm an earth mover. And what is it with the bugs flying in your ears and trying to fly in your ears? Like, my ears are clean. I clean them every day. And April's like, well, they're just looking for a hole to get into. Well, they can go get in a hole somewhere else. Like, dude, we spray our faces and our ears with bug spray, and they still try and buzz in my ears. Oh, it's so annoying. There's nothing like a fly buzzing around your head and you know you're a clean person. If you're a dirty M or F'er, it's different, right? You know, you're used to that stuff, like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. Like, his entourage was dirt, dust, and flies following him around.
He was a cutie pie, though.
He was cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. It must be maybe some earwax or brain leakage coming out of my ears.
It's a hole. They go zzz, and then they realize that they can fly in.
They're not flying around my butthole.
Your butthole's not open. Your earlobe is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but that's crazy. But and then they said they kind of reciprocated in the exchange that April and I said, and just like they're riding around on their golf cart, enjoying each other out in.
Okay, so let me cut you off because it was two guys. So it was probably a father and a son.
That wasn't two guys.
That was guys.
No, it was one guy and a girl.
It was not a girl. It was a guy.
I'm telling you, that was a girl. You're wrong.
Okay.
That was a dude and his wife.
It was a guy.
You're fucked up. You must have smudge on your glasses.
Even when we saw them leaving, it was the
They
guy.
switched drivers. They switched.
One was bald and one was gray-haired.
No. I'm going to say it was a husband and wife. Older male with an older female. And April's saying I'm wrong. I mean, my glasses are dirty still from wearing Pennsylvania pay, mud, and fly poop. But yeah. And don't be soft on me. Some people are out there, oh, you talk about customers' cars and blah, 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 blah. This is content. This isn't me talking shit to their face.
You're just talking shit to the whole world.
That's okay, but you know, I'm not busting on the customer. Like, this is content. This is entertainment. This is real world experience, for sure. Like, if you want to be a mechanic, just watch some of these dealership technicians, the crap that they deal with. New car dealership technicians. Then watch the used car department technicians, if they even have the balls to post the content and the shit that they have to deal with every day. And appreciate what I have to say, and you know, the information and tips and tricks and car stuff and stuff like that. Just appreciate that versus turning it into a negative. I mean, getting your car fixed. I don't know how many people come in and actually say, oh, I love being here. I know that you're going to give me bad news and it's going to cost me a lot of money. No different than you going to the doctor, right? But the doctor tries not to say a whole lot of shit to you. He's like, oh yeah, and we think you have a bacteria infection. Well, am I going to die? Well, I don't know. We'll take this. And then you go back, and then you still have a bacteria infection. Well, that didn't work, but try this. You know? So, I mean, you don't see the doctor giving you the high fives and the handshakes and the smiles and the kiss and hug and say, hey, how are you? Hey, how you doing?
If you were a frequent flyer, the doctor would do that.
I don't believe that the doctors... When we go to the hospital, there ain't nobody being super sugar-coated to us. Like, oh yeah, mother effer, you're dying. You're bleeding out your mouth and your butthole. We got to give you blood transfusions. They weren't all soft and skewy and gooey. And then a $70,000 doctor bill for 3 days stay. You know what I mean? We're not giving out $70,000.
Wasn't he free?
I'm just saying in general, like, compare me to your doctor.
Yeah.
You know, I don't go in there and say, hey, you jerk off, I don't even want to be here and I hate you and I don't give a shit what you say and you're going to be wrong, but please fix my car. We don't do that, right? The doctors don't, you know, the doctors aren't getting that kind of crap. And some of those doctors and nurses out there, I'm sure they take a lot of abuse, similar to what that we do, you know. I'm sure some people aren't nice. Like, in the middle of the night, I heard people screaming at people, and it could have been just the cuckoos.
Yeah.
But then you heard give me medicine, give me drugs, give me this. Oh, wow. There was a lot of weird shit going on in the middle of the night. You know. But as long as I can remember, the only person that smiles at me nice and is super smoochy coochie is my dentist. That's it. Legit. Like, oh, hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Is that why that's the only doctor that you don't mind going to?
I love going to the dentist. I really do. I mean, but she is super smoochy nice, you know, to me. And I don't know if she's like that to everybody. But that, I would tell you, that's the only place. I can remember like going to the doctors when I was a little kid. I was like, God damn, I don't want to go here. He's going to stick me with a needle.
RGI doctor's pretty good.
Jeez. I don't go in there and tell her what's wrong with me, and then she says you're wrong. I never diagnose myself. Never. Customers come in and diagnose myself and tell me I'm wrong.
Oh yeah.
Or they ain't paying what I want to pay. Try that shit with your doctor.
This is really a really good analogy, though.
It's similar. It has a similar. It's just I'm documenting what is going on. I really don't create the drama and bullcrap. It just shows up, and then this is how I deal with it.
In your shop?
Correct. I'm saying some people say that I talk about customers' cars. So what? I'm not talking about them. It's a vehicle. It's a machine.
I don't think you say anything that's over the top about.
I mean, I've said some of them are a-holes and J-offs, and rightfully so. Because they were, right?
You've also talked about the loyal and the good customers.
And I talk about
too.
the good things too.
There's too many people on your page that think everything that comes out of your mouth is negative, and it's not.
It's not all negative, but getting your car fixed is not a positive experience, and the positive experience is that we fix your car, right?
Great.
You're here, we fix it, and we hope you come back for other things. And I will tell you, I have a handful of customers that are happy to come in and get their car fixed and be greeted and taken care of because they know. But someone tell me, I think the smiling doctors are gone.
Probably.
I mean, if I was April's booby doctor, I'd be smiling.
I do have a good booby doctor.
Yeah, well, he's seeing naked women all the time.
And all of his nurses.
And all of his nurses
so
are smoking hot. He's probably had sex with all of them. So he's probably the smiley doctor. You know, I mean, he's not getting side boob hug. He's getting full frontal.
He is getting
Full frontal boob hugs. Who doesn't like full frontal boob hugs?
And I have two nurses that are overly friendly too. So
Probably lesbian. That's even better. So all my content's not negative. You know, it's not always a fun experience going to get your car fixed. And people are just assholes, and I'm just going to say that out loud. Everyone should just say it, right? Just vent. That's all. And then some people are super smoochy, juicy, nice. And you can't make everyone happy. So don't take it bad, like, oh, don't go to Anthony's shop because he's going to talk about your car. I'm going to talk about the good and the bad.
as you should.
Right, as we should. I mean, and I would be fake if I didn't. I would be fake if I didn't report the good and the bad and in between.
I don't know. channel is the realest channel, and I think it's unedited and it's real life.
That's all. So that's all, people. I mean, when you come to the shop, sometimes you're going to get me, but I will tell you this: some people call and try to get me on the phone from YouTube, and don't take it personal. I don't even answer my own business phone.
He doesn't answer his cell phone.
I don't answer my cell phone. If you text me or message me on YouTube, I'll get back to you. But my engagement for people has worn off over the years. Like, consider me a piece of wood that people have sanded my skin off over 30 years of being in the business. I'm just done talking. That's why I have Rachel, I have April, and then some people I will engage with. It's just what happened to me over a period of time. I used to be that super customer service, kissy face kind of guy. I'm done with it. Sorry, I'm the fix it guy, and then I have Rachel and April, the pretty smiley faces at the counter. If you're nice to them, and then they'll be pretty nicey smiley back at you. But I don't want to answer the phone anymore. I'm usually fixing people's cars, and if I answered the phone as many times as it rings all day long, I will never be able to get your car done. That's the truth. I just don't have enough people to... This guy's been going at it. This guy's working on his lawn with a 12-inch tiller for the last week.
He's doing a good job, though.
Shoo! All right, I'm done babbling. We're home. We're going to get a shower. We're going to hit the movies, and then we're going to hit the diner for dinner, and then we're going to bring you back with some gold.